Now imagine this. You're an 11-year-old little kid on a game called Modern Warfare 2019. You see a guy being absolutely wrecked by the enemy team and being bullied. What would you do in this situation? Anyone in their rightful mind, like I was back in the day, would defend the guy and protect the guy from being bullied. But as you can see, after today's situation, I really wish I did not do that. Because this is going to go down a whole rabbit hole that no one is prepared for. Let's get right into the drama.
Told me Dark verbally abused I think she's 12.
Yeah,
being
12.
A 12-year-old girl because she wouldn't do what he wanted him to do. And my sister told me that made Plant Virus very suicidal and very, very upset. To the point that she disappeared off the internet for like 3 years.
Furrow, how many times has Dark called your mother delusional or abusive?
About 3 or 4 times.
Don't
So, he genuinely doesn't care about anyone's opinion. He thinks his opinion is final. He thinks what he thinks is correct.
Yep.
He doesn't care about what anyone else has to say.
After speaking with Dark for like fucking what felt like an eternity, I've concluded that he's a kiddie fiddler. Would you then go find a 10-year-old and speak to him in real life? Would you speak to a 10-year-old in real life and be his friend?
No. That
Wow.
doesn't happen.
Wow. So why would you do it online?
Well, that was just the tip of the iceberg right there. It gets a lot worse, and it'll take too long to explain, so I'm going to make it as simplified as possible for everyone who is watching this, who has not been involved, who does not know the story, and who does not know anything. This drama has been lasting for a good 3 years. I have tried ending it multiple times, but this guy that I'm going to talk about today cannot stop holding grudges. If he were to fight his grudges or get rid of all of his friends, he would get rid of all of his friends in a heartbeat. Let's go on the first part of Exhibit A. He never cares about his friends. They get into one argument, all of a sudden, oh, we didn't agree with you once. Yeah, get the fuck out of my worlds. Yeah, I hate you. I never liked you. You're my bitch. Let's go to that real quick.
Crazy. Hey, thanks for the work. You're no longer needed, though. You're not coming back. You take the side of a bully dog, you're not allowed back in here.
And let's pause it right here just for 1 second. I never took the side of a bully. He was still my friend. So what I did was not play with him for like 3 months afterwards. And then you got mad he stole my friends list, and I basically punished him for what he did. And you got all pissy-wissy saying, oh, he should be unfriended. Oh my god, he should be unfriended. It's my friend. It's my friends. You don't control that. If you don't want to control that, then you're off my friends list. Which I did in a heartbeat. Like, come on.
You already know the rules, homie. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. You worked for me. You were my bitch, bro. Look at that. You were my bitch, bro. Like, that's crazy. And yeah, I have every right to say that now. Every fucking right to say that now. Timothy spent a total of, holy shit, like 12 hours on one of my worlds just to get his money up on RP Cities. He was my bitch too. Oh, and Scar? Oh man, he was my bitch. I'll let you guys know, man. That was crazy. Oh, made fun of by your whole fan base. Yeah, okay. Made fun of by my whole fan base. That's why I got 6 likes on that video and a few comments that really like my stuff.
I'm going to show a snippet of what we call trash. And this is your opinion. This thing is dog shit. I'm sorry to say, get better at this. Just listen to this, bro.
This guy Mythical Angels is a damn clown. I'm so sick of his shit, you keep talking. Blah, 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 bitch, keep walking. No one wants to hear your stupid ass issues, get back to docking.
No explanation is even needed, bro.
The only thing the one guy didn't like was the fact I wasn't on beat. Hey, I got some news for that guy who put the 2 schools after you said why you off beat. That's the fucking freestyle, you fucking retard! You don't have to be on beat, are you fucking dumb?
What makes this worse is that the argument wasn't even about his disses. It was about him even caring remotely about his friends, bro. He gets so offended. Like, if it's his Minecraft work, like, oh, it's build, Mojang's better than you at this. Oh, I'm so offended. Like, thank God I'm out of this guy's groups. Like, he's a pedo. He's a narcissist. He's a racist. All the above, man. Like, it can't even get any worse. Oh my God.
Fucking retard. Leave my channel, bro. If you do not know how rapping works, leave my channel. Just get the fuck out of here, man. Honestly, get out of here. Okay? What's your name again? What's this nigga's name again, man? What's his name again?
For the first time, he did not say the hard R. That is crazy. But that's besides the point. This guy legit just said that on live stream. Like, what?
I'm gonna go expose this shit right now. How fucking dumb are you? A freestyle that's on beat? You don't need a freestyle that's on beat. Are you that fucking retarded? You guys really think, you really think a beat is what makes up a song? How fucking dumb are you? It makes up a lot of music. You're right. Beats make up a lot of music. But rap? Now that's where it hits. That's where it hits hard. Right here. This clown right here is the... Oh, he is just dumb. Where is he? Where is he? Right there. FNF Gaming 1775. One day ago. How are you not on beat? Because it's not meant to be on beat, you fucking retard. It's a fucking freestyle. Are you fucking dumb? I swear to God, man, you're an incest baby. Stop talking to me, homie. Just stop talking. Like, y'all are incest babies or something, dog. Let me tell you. Like, dude, you guys are the dumbest motherfuckers. The dumbest little shits I've ever met. Like, on God. That's why I don't friend kids. Because you guys always end up biting me in the ass later.
Well, you do friend kids. Like, just recently, you tried friending 4 kids. And one of them's your friend right now. His name's Invixity. I think he's like 12, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's 12. You also tried to friend a 10-year-old. That's very nice of you. Very extremely nice. Like, you're contradicting yourself in multiple ways. It's honestly ridiculous how 60% of your group is below the age of 16. Everyone in your group is below the age of 16, which is a minor in your state of Utah. That is a minor. So don't even try to fucking deny that. That is a fucking minor. It is creepy. You say weird shit about their families, and you don't expect repercussions. You don't. You don't. You don't want to admit where you're wrong at, and this whole thing would not have started. Just admit when you're wrong. Just stop doing what you're doing, and maybe we would have stopped. But now, since I learned that you're a fucking pedo, I'm not stopping until your ass is in jail. Until your ass is punished accordingly for what you fucking did. Now, this is the second part of Exhibit A. Being a full-blown pedo, texting Tycho's little brother. Yeah, you spam texted Tycho's little brother after he left. And don't say it's because, oh, you want to keep him in your worlds. He quit your worlds, basically. He never played them. He played them like once. He didn't like you. He didn't like the worlds, so he left. And right the day after the argument, you started texting him. You started spam inviting him. And he blocked you because of that. Don't you find that a little bit weird? Don't you? And you were told multiple times in your comment section to stop texting Tycho's little brother. That it's creepy. The guy was no longer friends with you. Why are you spamming inviting a little kid? Your response, I can be friends with whoever I want. And then, later on, when we confronted you about this, well, Thanos did. I wasn't invited to the party because I blocked you. This is what you said when he said, would you be a friend with a 10-year-old in real life? Because you like doing this real-life scenario in this argument, which will be shown completely unedited online. Like I always do for every clip I have on you. Let's go to it real quick.
No, dude. No, okay? You guys can't control children. Stop controlling people. Okay, it's not right. Okay, that's what you're doing right now. You're trying to control people.
No, I'm trying to stop.
Yeah, you are. You're trying to force me to delete him, and I'm not going to.
That's not me controlling, though. That's just me making sure
He
that...
never said I had to unfriend them. He never said that. Okay?
Yeah, but you unfriended
nothing
him,
wrong with
so
keeping
you
him on
did
the
kind of
list.
you expect that mutual respect, especially if he was your friend.
Buddy, me and Taco are good. This is why I don't get why you're starting to fight over it. Me and Taco are good. We're chilling. We're good.
Yeah, no, you both definitely were not good. It was obvious. But now let's go to the part where he gets confronted after this.
Okay, so I got two questions for both of you, right? Since you like bringing everything to such a real-world slate scenario. Mutant, how old are you? So I know if this is about... Okay, so fuck Mutant for this one, right? Dark, alright? You're 28, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Tycho's brother is like fucking 10 or something. So how would you like it? So now how would you like it, right? Would you then go find a 10-year-old and speak to him in real life?
Say what?
Would you speak to a 10-year-old in real life and be his friend?
No.
Wow.
That doesn't happen.
Wow. So why would you do it online?
It's a game online. There's no harm in online.
There's a game online, but then there's being someone's friend, though, which is different.
I mean, it
Now, listen to this guy's stupid defense.
honestly depends. Okay, so I have friended some younger kids in real life, but that's because I help them with certain things. I mean, I don't know how to explain this. So if I wouldn't go up to some random kid, right, and friend them unless I, made a good friendship with that kid, obviously, right? So basically, no, I mean, I wouldn't go up to a random and just say, hey, you want to be friends? No, I'm not like
Okay,
that.
here's an even better question, then. If
And
you...
if I did do that, I would let the cops know that I'm friends with a 10-year-old.
Okay,
Straight up.
so here's an even, better one, then. You hate the fuck out of this guy, and you befriend his 10-year-old brother in real life. Would that
I
not be a
don't
little
hate
bit
Taco.
weird?
I told you this. I don't hate Taco.
Yeah, but you're
Don't
not
hate
his friend. You're not his friend, though.
him. I'm not his friend because of decisions he made. We left on a good note. I told you this.
Well, no, because you made a YouTube video criticizing him. That's not something that
Did
people
not make
really
a
did not
YouTube video
do.
completely criticizing him. Nope, I
It would
criticized
tell you,
Tommy.
if you notice your
That's
key
wrong.
word there, completely. You said completely specifically.
Yeah,
It's not.
because I criticized both of them a little bit. Yes, I did.
Yes, so you
but I
did
mostly
criticize
criticized
him, though.
Tommy, I think. Oh, no, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, but you had quite a bit of Takeo. You started your video off speaking about Takeo.
Oh, yeah,
And
because Taco should have unfriended somebody. He told me to go kill myself. You don't keep friends like that around. You don't.
And you don't control his friends, man. Sorry to say it. You don't control him. You're a control freak. And one of your friends, even in your chat right now, not going to say their name because they're kind of a spy in your chat right now, said you're a control freak. And they got you to admit it as well on video, which I'm not going to use just yet, but I'm going to use it soon.
It's wrong.
Exactly, so you clearly don't like Takeo. You can't
So
say
it
these
makes him
things.
just as bad as Tommy. That's what you're not getting. It makes him
Exactly.
just as bad as Tommy.
You're saying he's just as bad as Tommy, and you're saying you don't like Tommy for the actions
told me
he's
to kill
done.
myself before, OG. That's not the first
Exactly.
time.
And he apologized for that, and you forgave him. It clearly looks like you didn't forgive him because you're trying to bring up the past. Almost every defense you have made, and you'll see the clips later, is stuff you've already forgiven. But you like to hold a grudge. Like you said you don't, but you do hold grudges about certain things, even though it's been apologized, you forgave, and let them back in. It's your fault, man. I'm sorry to say it. It's your fault.
One of his friends or him have said that.
Okay, yeah, but you're saying that you and Taiko, you don't hate him, but you're saying you hate Tommy, but you're saying Taiko is
I
just
hate
as bad
Tommy
as
more than
Tommy.
Taiko, that's for damn sure. I kind of hate Taiko, but not that much. I mean,
So you
not
do
really
hate him.
Hate's a strong word. More of
You don't
I guess,
like
just
him.
like the things he makes, the decisions he makes, I don't know how to explain it, but I dislike the decisions he makes because of the fact that you do not keep a friend on your list that tells your friend to go kill themselves. You don't do that.
And you can have that opinion, but it's his friend and it's his world. He doesn't have to unadd the guy. You can dislike his decision, which you do, but you can't force him to unadd him. It is not your responsibility, and you also threatened to commit suicide because he didn't want to unfriend someone. Doesn't seem very controlling, huh?
In real world or in the game, you don't do that. It's wrong.
Yeah, but
That's
you
a
also
bad
don't
person.
friend
Shouldn't
that
have it on the
person's...
list.
You don't friend that person's younger brother, though, because that's also fucking wrong.
Buddy, I friended his brother. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. OG, I friended his brother when me and Taker were good.
No, I
didn't
get
friend him
that,
after.
but you shouldn't still be his friend afterwards. That should be a separate
I'm not gonna tear
thing.
away the kid's freaking mode, buddy. He likes my modes. I'm not gonna tear that away from him unless he's inactive.
Doesn't matter if you were friends before, you unfriended his older brother, and then afterwards you spam invited him into the map to try to defame fucking Tycho. You were trying to defamate his image in front of, I guess, your whole group. Which, okay, not really my job to expose you on that part. That's Tycho's job, which he's already did, already. But that's besides the point. You don't control his friends, man, and he never liked your world. That's why he's not active. You don't know any sort of social cues. You're a 28-year-old grown man in your mom's basement, man. I'm sorry to say it. You need to go get some mental help.
Told you this.
Yeah, but it's still a bad thing to do.
How is it a bad thing to do to be friends with Taiko's brother when I don't like Taiko all that much, when his brother didn't do nothing wrong?
Okay, well, you're saying, first of all, you're neglecting the fact that he's 10 years old, which is already a bit of a problem, because
I do
people
not
at
care
the age of
if
10
it's
shouldn't really be
It's
online.
over a game. It doesn't matter. And I gave you my real name. Stop talking to me like I'm a damn pedophile.
Which you are a pedophile. Like, 60% of your group is kids. You make fun of their parents, saying they're delusional because they don't want their kid playing with a 28-year-old grown man who is being a creep towards them. Yeah, makes very much sense, yeah.
I gave you
Yeah,
my
but
real
that's
name.
not the problem. Right, you have being a pedophile, and then you have being a manipulator, which are different things.
I'm not a manipulator. I've not said nothing to his brother since the fight.
Caught another lie. Tycho's brother legit told him that you were spam inviting him to his world to talk to him after their argument. Don't lie now, bro. Like, how many times have you been caught in a lie now? I'm forgetting to count. This is just Exhibit A. There's so much more.
Literally nothing, except for that one thing. Oh, hey, if you don't start being active, I gotta unfriend you.
You also texted that to a complete stranger in your video. That is not his username. So we don't know what messages you sent unless we actually go into Tycho's brother's room and check. Which we're not going to do that because that's invasive of privacy and we'll be fucking douchebags for that. So we're not going to do that. But it's obvious you sent some sort of message and he blocked you. He told Tycho himself he blocked you. Like, come on, man.
It's the only thing I said to the kid. I can send you the messages. I don't know who keeps putting this in your head, but I did not say nothing to his brother.
Yeah, no,
I'm not
but
manipulating
clearly-
his brother.
Right, listen, it's as simple as just not speaking to him and unfriending him. But you're not doing that, so clearly it's not that simple.
Yeah, because he's
So something else is going
freaking
on.
Stuff. He's got progress. It might hurt him later on down the road, dude. My worlds are amazing. They're insane.
This guy is so delusional that the guy who had no progress in his world only played it for a couple, I think, minutes, that didn't like his world and left and never been active ever since, is going to have a mental breakdown because he got kicked from his great world. Like, your worlds are good, but they're not great. And don't even say, "Oh, it's my whole life's work. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't. If it's not good, I'm going to say it. It's like how your builds are not good. They're ass. You're definitely not better than Microsoft, man. You're not. Just get the fuck over it and accept it so you can become a better person. Which, honestly, I don't want you to become better at this point, because it's already been proven before. Multiple times you like talking to little kids. A little bit sus. I'm pretty sure if we talk to some of these little kids and tell them to share some screenshots, we can see how much of a pedo you are. But I didn't take screenshots of all the members in your group chat. So I don't know how many of them are little kids, which ones are not. But it's kind of obvious when every time I join a party with you, I hear, "Hi guys, hello, hey," like 4 little kids. 4. And don't even say the excuse of it being Minecraft and only kids play. A lot of adults still play this game. You're just such an utterly douchebag, you can't get them in your worlds.
Your worlds are just worlds, and they cannot be that great to such
Yes,
that
they are.
it would
They
cause
are
such
amazing.
damage to a child.
Damage to a child. What? Dude,
That's what you're making. You're acting like if you were to take him away from this Minecraft world that you have, he's gonna have a mental breakdown. And it's just gonna be
Yeah,
over.
he'll be upset. Yes, I think he would be upset.
You think he'd have a mental breakdown?
Look, even Gordon. That's what I'm
over a
saying, dude. I'm
Minecraft
sorry, bro.
world. You're gonna have a mental
You
breakdown over
realize, OG, I have
Minecraft.
spent years building these projects. I've spent years building these projects.
I don't care how much time you spent. It's just a fucking Minecraft world. Get over it.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah. And I told OG too. I said I told everybody before I friend them. I tell them, hey, you got to stay after 2 days a month, or I'm not going to be friends with you. I tell everybody this, and they say okay. They promise me they're going to do it, and then they break promises, and it's wrong. You don't break promises, and you especially don't keep a guy on your list who tells your friend to go kill themselves.
First off, things happen. People can't be online for a fucking month or like 1 day a month. Things happen. People have lives. Second off, it is his friend. It is wrong that he said that. Tycho said that. Even he said it. Yeah, he's wrong for saying that. Yeah, he said that. He's still his friend. He's still his friend. Just because he said that one little thing doesn't mean he's going to unadd him immediately. You don't control his friends. It is his friend, not yours. Like, come on.
Dude, come on. This is the real world we're talking about. If you went to your parents and you said, oh, I told a kid to go kill themselves nowadays, you know what they'd tell you? Oh, you should have stood up for that kid.
And I did stand up for you. That's the crazy part. I'm starting to think I shouldn't have, by the way you've been acting recently. And the reason I wasn't as loud defending you is because I was at work. I got on during work to defend you, you little fucking moron. And then after this, I just realized, holy shit, this guy is a fucking pedo. There's like 60 kids in here. Why am I here? Why was I ever here? Like,
That's what you should have did. Your parents were disciplined.
No, yeah, and your parents would also not want you talking to people 3 times your age.
and that's right. Parents don't want kids talking to strangers that are 3 times your age. It's creepy. It's extremely creepy. And also the fact you try making fun of the parents, saying they're psychotic because they're punishing their child for doing something wrong. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's insanely creepy you're texting a 10-year-old kid. It's honestly even more creepy that 60% of your group is kids. It's honestly even more creepy that you hid the fact of the wrong username. Like, it is extremely creepy. It's beyond belief. It is 100% more honest that I have ever been that you are a 99% a fucking pedo. 99% you're a fucking pedo. And for the fact he said that, the suicide thing, he was already reprimanded for that. He was already reprimanded. But you can't take that. You want him out. You say, oh, you don't want to play with him. That's okay. You don't have to play with him. Just leave the realms. This is what he said. No, I have progress in the realms. So either you kick him or I'm not playing. Then don't play. Then don't play. It's not that hard. Then don't play. You can also legit, if you hated the guy, you can play the Minecraft world, make a lot of progress, and legit just go find his base and raid him. That's the point of the server. Like, come on, man.
What?
My mom doesn't care because she knows.
Yeah, your mom doesn't care. A lot of others do.
And hey, and I'm respectful about that too. If Taco's mom said, "Hey, I need you to unfriend my son. I don't like the fact that you're older than him," I would delete him. But until she says something, I'm not going to. Dude, I told you, I respect parents. I always have.
Furrow, how many times has Dart called your mother delusional or abusive?
About 3 or 4 times.
Well, unless I get upset about how that parent treats their kid. But other than that, and you know, that's another thing. You can't really bring the mom thing on me. Taco's mom beat the crap out of him, just so you know. She's abusive.
Exactly, right? So you're saying that...
This can be the end of Exhibit A. I'm going to explain this part, and they're going to go to Exhibit B. So for this part, he said Tycho's mom beat the fuck out of Tycho, but there was a reason for that. The reason is because Tycho did have mental issues. He was off his meds that day, and what happened was Tycho, off his meds, out of his mind, accidentally threw a punch at her. So she went for self-defense. It is none of your business on what happens in their family. It's none of your business. He explained to me exactly what happened. It was not abuse, it was self-defense. You have no right to butt into someone else's family matters.
Time ago. In the game, I had a 5 kill streak or 6 kill streak, okay? I had a 5 or 6 kill streak, and I said, let's go, nigga, like I was happy, right? So I said, let's go, nigga, let's go, like I was happy, and some guy got on the mic and was offended. He didn't tell me the first time. He didn't say, hey, please don't use that word again. No, he came on the mic and started throwing racial slurs towards white people. Then I called him, okay, I said to him, I was like, okay, you want to be fucking racist for real, dog? I'll be racist too. And then I called him the N-word with the full one on.
Now, the second exhibit, as you heard, is him being a racist. Just because someone said something to you first does not mean you be a child and you say it back. You're stooping to their level, and now you're at their level. Welcome to life. You don't do that. Now let's hear him actually say the hard R, which he denies. He said he never says it again, but I was in his group. He does say it again. I have like 10 people in his group that agree with me. He does say it. So let's go to that clip real quick.
Not racist to use nigger, fuck boy. I can say it all I want, you fucking faggot.
And then evidence of his god complex is Exhibit B.
And I'm like a complete god taking on a whole team.
You know what's funny with that? He said he's a prophet of God. But then he says that. Not a very good look. Also, being a pedo, I don't think you can be a prophet of God. I don't think God will allow that. Don't think, man. I really don't think God would protect you. Let's show that screenshot real quick. Hold on. There it is. He's saying he's a prophet of God. Even though he is a racist. Saying the full-blown R, like being a child. There's way more. Like in Exhibit C, where we're going to get to now. Now, since it's been mostly confirmed that you are a pedo, 100% confirmed that you're a racist, and 99% sure in the beginning, which we're going to explain now, you socially were abusing a 12-year-old girl. And almost everyone in that chat you were talking to was a fucking child. Except Tycho. There were 7 people in that chat underneath the age of 16. I think I was like 14 at the time. And you met me when I was like 11 or 10. In a Modern Warfare 2019 lobby. Every friend you have is a little kid. The only friends that are adults are your friends in real life. You can't make new friends. And when you do make new friends, they leave you in a half a month after they realize how toxic you are. Now let's go to the interview I had with one of her friends and her best friend, Tycho's sister.
Do you want me to state what I know right now or no?
Yes.
Hey, so from what my sister has told me, Dark verbally abused I think she's 12.
Yeah,
if I'm being
she's
honest.
12.
I think. A 12-year-old girl because she wouldn't do what he wanted him to do. And my sister told me that made Plant Virus very suicidal and very, very upset. To the point that she disappeared off the internet for like 3 years.
Really?
Yeah. My
Wasn't
sister
that, like,
still
one-
can't get a hold of her.
Wasn't that like
My
one of the
sister
people...
Plant...
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wasn't that like one of the... What during the Scar argument, wasn't I one of the people, and she was as well, defending Scar because of Dark? Which
Yeah.
I know people don't like Scar now, but I don't like him
nobody likes
because of my
Scar.
own reasons. But because he kind of called my girlfriend certain things, which I don't like to
Yeah,
disclose.
but
but
the thing is, my sister was best friends with Plant Virus. So was I. After that incident, she unfriended me. She won't talk to my sister.
I don't have the clip of the argument with the 12-year-old, sadly. I didn't record that because I didn't think I would ever make a video on this guy until he turned to a fucking pedo and arguments. Like, you can see my past videos, which there's 2 of them, of other things he has done with the 12-year-old girl, which he has said, like, he's, like, my most oldest one, I think, of him, that I talked about this. There was more evidence. I don't have those clips right now. I had to delete it for storage, but that's one of her best friends. Her name was Plant Virus. She was a 12-year-old girl in Dark's group chat. that was getting verbally abused for not taking a side and defending us because we were more believable, because it was a 7v1 in this argument. And Dark decides, in his smart brain, to say he's still right. That's how rock-headed this guy is. He does not admit when he's wrong until there is nothing to defend. And when we gave him nothing, this guy basically did a nuke. He said, fuck all of you, and left. Basically what he did. Basically. Now, there's a lot more I can discuss. There's a shit ton of more. It would take 10 hours to discuss the amount of bullshit this guy has spewed around every little kid he's been near. It's honestly sad. And the only reason I didn't even fucking talk about this is because I was one of those little kids myself, and I didn't even realize I was being fucking manipulated. Because I was a little kid. I was just a naive little kid protecting a guy from being bullied. Look where it ended me at. Look where I'm at now. I'm living the best of my life without him in it. Thank the fucking gods. Now, this is going to be the last exhibit. If anyone has any other questions about what has happened so far, please be free to let me know. Go in my comments or ask my Discord or my business email, which is in my bio if you want to see that. But if you want any more questions, comment or email. I'll also link my Discord name in the description if you want any more comments. Now, let's go to the last exhibit. Now, for this last exhibit, I'm going to explain his point of view on how he thinks he was right. Because what happened was, if you go to his live stream, he joined Tycho's World, right? He already made a diss track on Tommy, like just, I think, a week ago. So Tommy already hated him, right? He goes into this realm. He joins the party. But before he joins the party, because he was asked to join the party, because it's common courtesy to join a party when you're in a world, so you can talk to your friends, right? This guy says, hey, YouTube, back me up, because he went in there to talk shit. And when he went in there to talk shit, he didn't expect shit talk back. Honestly sad he didn't expect that. Well, he should have. He should have expected shit talk back. And he got told to kill himself. Which, not cool, but it was your fault. You went in there. You knew you made a diss track on the guy. You went in there. It's kind of sad, right? You went in there. I think I have the clip of him saying, hey, YouTube, back me up. Let me show that real quick.
Actually, yeah, I am gonna join the party. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this. Hey, YouTube, back me up.
As you can see, he joined the party. He was asked to. He didn't have to, but it's just like common courtesy to join a party if you're friends. And if you have a guy you hate and you don't want to talk to, you don't have to join. It's just common courtesy to join and talk to your friends. You can even block the guy and mute him if you don't want to hear his voice. But what you do instead is you go join in your narcissistic brain to go talk shit. And when you got talk shit back, you cried. You cried. You cried so hard. And then when I confronted you about the criticism I gave you, you should not have yelled at a fucking 16-year-old like that, right? He's a minor, right? I got told I'm taking a side. When I wasn't even taking a side at that time. I was neutral. I wasn't trying to get involved in this. I was just like, hey, Dark, you should fix this. Nope. He's so rock-headed, he doesn't want to fix himself. That's why he's never going to be a successful YouTuber in life. Or never going to be a YouTuber. Or never going to succeed in life, and that's why he's on our food stamps. That's why he's like a parasite on our tax dollars. That's why. And don't blame your Tourette's, bro. Because if it was actually your Tourette's, you would have said sorry. There's so many times where you said this stuff, but you never apologized. You never did. You just blamed on your Tourette's. And at this point, I'm starting to think it is not Tourette's, and that you're just a complete and utter douchebag. It's just sad. If anyone wants to know any more information, please let me know in the comments. I have a Discord and I have a business email. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's probably going to be a part 2 very soon. I just don't want to spend my whole day on this fucking lunatic. Thank you guys, and goodbye.
But that's alright. Hush.